Alright guys, so now we want to add the functionality to be able to actually add a post through our application. So in our types, we're going to add a new type called add post. And let's go to our actions. And I'm just going to copy the delete post right here. And let's see, we're going to change this to add post. And then this is going to take in form data. And then the request, actually let's add our config. Since we're sending data, we have to create our config object with our headers. And we're going to set content type to application/JSON. Alright, and then for the request, it's going to be a post request since we're adding data, and it's going to be just to API/posts. And I'm just going to replace our backticks with single quotes. And if you want to keep backticks, you can. In fact, lately I've seen a lot of developers that are just using backticks all the time. So it's up to you on how you want to handle that. And then let's pass in our form data and our config. And then for the dispatch, let's do add post. And the payload is going to be the data we get back. So res.data, which will be the post. And then for the alert, let's just say post created. And that should be good. So we'll save that. Now let's handle it in the reducer. Actually, let me make sure. Yeah, I didn't bring in add post, so I got to do that. All right. So in the reducer, let's bring in add post here. And let's see. We'll go ahead and put this right below get post. So case add post, and then we're going to return our state object. Now all we have to do here is assign to posts the current array with state.posts. So basically this just makes a copy of it, and then we want to just add our new post, which is in the payload. Okay, so that's all we have to do. Very simple. And let's for loading, we're going to say false. Okay, and that should do it. So that'll return the post down to our component. Okay, any component that uses the post part of the state, it's going to return that down with the new post. Okay, so let's go to we actually have to create our component. So let's go to components, posts, and we're going to create a file here called postform.js. All right, so post form, let's go ahead and generate a component, and we're going to bring in here connect, whoops, this cursor thing. All right, and then I'm also going to bring in use state because this is going to be a form, so we need some component level state. Let's see what else we want to bring in our action, which is the add post. Oh, React Redux, what am I doing? Actions/post. All right, so let's add to our props here our add post action, and then let's add it to our prop types as well. And let's go ahead and export connect and pass in here null because we're not actually bringing in any state from Redux, and then our action, and we should be good to go. So we're using state, so we're going to create right here, we're going to pull, let's say, text and set text as the method, and then set this to use state, and this is just going to be a string since we only have one field for this form. So I'm not going to use a form data object like I have been. We're just going to have this one string in our state. And I'm going to copy from the theme, let's see, post.html. I'm going to copy this right here, this div with the class of post form. So we'll grab that and then just paste that in right here. Okay, and then for the text area, I'm going to add a value of text from our component state, and let's also add an onChange. And this onChange is really simple. All we have to do is call set text, and then we pass in a string, which is going to be the value of the input, so e.target.value. So pretty easy. And then for the submit, let's go to our form tag and let's do on submit. And for this, we're going to call e.preventDefault, and then let's call set text. Actually, I'm sorry, let's first do our add post. So we're going to add post and pass in as an object, we want to pass in our text. Okay, that's going to be the form data within the action function. And then we also want to just clear the form, so I'm going to say set text and just set that to an empty string. Okay, so we'll save that. Now let's go back to our posts component, so post.js, and let's see, where are we going to put this? Let's go right. Oh, I already have a comment where I want to put it, so let's replace that with post form, which we have to bring in. Okay, so we'll save. Let's go to our browser here. Res is not defined. Actions post line 94. What? Oh, right here. Const res equals. Oh, because I copied the delete. And the delete doesn't have a variable of res because we didn't need it. So just make sure that we have that there. All right, so I'm going to log in. And let's go to posts. Okay, we have our form here, and let's just, I'll just say this is a test post by Brad. How is everyone? Let's submit. Okay, post created, and there it is. Now I'm just going to reload real quick. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. So when we reload, it's actually getting them from the server, and this one is now on top. So what I want to do is just go back to my reducer and just switch this. So instead of putting payload after it, we want payload before it, because we want the latest post to be in front within the UI, or on top. So let's try it again. Let's say, I'll just say test post, and I'll just delete it. So if I submit, good. Now, so you can see now it's on top, and if I reload, it's still on top. All right, but we'll go ahead and delete that. So we can now add posts, we can delete them, we can update with the likes. I think we're pretty good for as far as this page goes. So in the next video, actually, let me check something real quick. Yeah, I actually want, right now, these are going to profile HTML, so that we definitely need to fix that. So let's actually do that now. So in posts, in our post item, which is right here, let's go to where the avatar is, and you can see that right now it's just going to profile HTML. So we want to change this to a link. Okay, we have link, we brought in link, so I'll just change this a tag to link, and then let's do 2, and I'm gonna just set this to some curly braces with backticks, and let's do /profile/ and then we should be able to just use user, okay, which we pulled out from the post up here. So let's try that. Okay, so now it goes to the user profile. Good. So in the next video, we're going to start on the discussion, which will be the single post page, where we can go to a page where this will be at the top, whatever the post is, and then we'll have a box just like this to leave a comment on that specific post. Okay, so we'll start on that next.